Hey, what's going on guys? Mighty Leafy here, and on today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the upcoming Fire Emblem Heroes Legendary Summoning banner, which is going to be called Gunthra, I think? Voice of Dreams. So yeah, it's the second Legendary Hero banner that's going to be released. And I wonder if it's going to be the same 8% thing going on. So this upcoming banner, I think there's going to be a new legendary hero, and also I believe Fjorm is going to be making a return. And yeah, and along with some other fan favorite heroes, I believe, that are probably going to be appearing at a non-pity breaker high percentage rate. So I haven't actually checked the video out. I was planning on checking it out with you guys, you know, just to see what's up. Right, so with that being said, I'm going to take a look at the video and give you guys my thoughts.
I am Gunthra, the eldest princess of Nifl.
Alright, let's go back and actually take a look at her artwork. Okay, so eldest princess of Nifl, looks like a cleric, but she is a green horse mage. Wow, that's awesome. You know, I've actually been holding out on promoting my Cecilia. The only reason you kind of want a Cecilia in your horse emblem team is because up to this point she is the only horse mage, cavalry mage that uses green tombs. So I figured, you know, as soon as a new green tomb horse mage comes out, she's going to be phased out. And this is probably going to be the time when that happens. And actually, I don't know, but if she gets phased out, this is the one that's phasing her out, I guess. Alright, so let's take a look at her skills as well. Okay, so Blizzard, her attack, weapon, grants resistance +3, flat out. Grants bonus to units attack equal to total penalties on foe during combat. Ah, okay. That's new. That's weird. Okay. So if they have a horse emblem buff and they're getting +6 speed and +6 attack, and you panic ploy them, I'm just like for example, then that's like -6 attack, -6 speed on the opponent. So that's like -12 total stats, which is going to get added to your attack when you attack or get attacked, basically. That's what it's saying. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I'd probably run her with Panic Ploy over, I don't know. Well, I guess Rest Ploy would be pretty good as well, because with the Panic Ploy you have to kind of they'd have to be running buffs for you to take advantage of. As if you're running the rest ploy and the other like attack ploy and stuff, then they don't necessarily have to be running any buffs for you to take advantage of. Glacis boosts damage dealt by 80% of units resistance, so that seems to suggest that this unit will be a rest tank, so probably a little bit slow, high res, high attack. You know, like a Julia kind of thing, I guess. Fortress resistance 3. Okay. So resistance +5, inflicts attack -3. This is the one that Anise has, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so she's definitely going to be a rest tank. Okay, so her B slot is new as well. Chilling Seal. At the start of each turn, if unit's HP is equal to or above 50%, inflict attack/speed -6 on foe on the enemy team with the lowest defense through its next action. Huh. Okay, so it's targeting their defense, and this is quite crazy because it's just going to lower the attack and speed of the foe on the enemy team with the lowest defense, regardless of where they are on the map, even if they're positioned way out of range of this unit's attack range, and they are trying to like engage in another combat. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's actually really bad for like the Blade 2 mages because they all have really low defense. So let's say if you have a Nino or a well, I think Tharja has decent defense, but not necessarily in a team. So I guess Nino and Lind and all that stuff. If this unit is active on the battlefield on your opponent's team, and this unit has 50% or more HP, then the Blade 2 Mage is automatically going to get a attack/speed -6, basically, through its next action. And this skill, of course, cannot be inherited, and that's understandable. That's pretty cool, actually, but I guess attack -6 on a Blade 2 Mage would not really matter too much, I think. Oh, okay. I wonder if it, like say your Nino and Lind, say they get fortified defense, does it do the calculations before or after? I'm not too sure. Anyways, next we have Resploit 3. At the start of turn, foe in cardinal direction with res 1 or lower than unit suffers res -5 until the end of the foe's next turn. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so she has all these debuffing skills, one of which is quite unique. And through the debuffing on the enemies, she gets an attack buff. So I guess if you're going up against a Blade 2 Mage, you would not only debuff them in 3 different ways, but you will also get plus, what is it? Okay, so that's plus 12, and then that's another plus 5. So you get plus 17 attack to your attack, and that's not forgetting that her attack targets the opponent's res, so they essentially have 5 less defense against your plus 17 attack. So that's kind of like plus 22 attack, I guess. Okay, so if your opponent is a Blade 2 Mage and you're fighting this unit, and this unit has more than 50% HP or like equal to, then yeah, plus 22 attack. Wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's like one way of looking at it, but alright, you gotta get the Resploit off as well and all that stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Might be a little bit tricky to position her properly. Definitely not a sort of just go in and kill everything sort of character. Gotta do a little bit of positioning and debuff them before you can actually go in and kill stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's check out our animation.
Please hold still.
Alright, that's pretty interesting. Let's see that again. Okay, so on this one, she's doing 39 times 2, which I don't know if this blue mage is quick or slow, but times 2, she's able to double units. That's pretty nice already. But the other interesting thing here is when this red mage attacks her, it's actually doing 0 damage, and she's a green mage with weapon triangle disadvantage. Now I'm not sure if this unit is like on a easier difficulty or whatever, but that's pretty yeah, that's pretty tanky. That's pretty resistance tanky. And again, she's able to double them. Okay, so first off we have Ryoma. He's going to become available during the event as well. That's nice. My own Ryoma is actually plus defense minus speed, so I'm not too happy about that. I wouldn't mind a better Ryoma. Alright, so we get Elise as well. Yeah, Elise makes sense. I mean, she is without a doubt the best healer in the game so thus far. If you give her the Wrathful Staff and Dazzling Staff Weapon Refinery and give her horse buffs, she is you know, very good offensively and defensively. Alright, so Bunny Crumb and Bunny Lucina, who I'm looking forward to getting, because my Bunny Lucina is actually minus speed plus attack, which is a bummer. I want her to be plus speed. Or like neutral speed, I don't know. Okay. Alright, so Charlotte's coming back in. I'm not too sure on what Charlotte's specifically really good for, but yeah, I think she's a decent lance unit. There's a lot of lance units out there. Alright, so Bright Lynn's coming back. She has the Candlelight, which has a unique debuff when you know, it gives the enemies a unique debuff when you attack them. It gives them a Candlelight debuff, which prevents them from counter-attacking the next attack by your units, I believe. So, and I believe, I don't know if it's her Candlelight or her B-slot skill Dazzling Staff that stops them from counter-attacking in the first, like, in the first, like, altogether anyways. In the first place, yeah. Yeah. So, I'm wondering if I should maybe, if I pull a Bright Lynn, maybe I'll give Candlelight to my Elise, so she can make them unable to counterattack. They are unable to counterattack because of Dazzling Staff, and also Elise will do a lot of damage with Wrathful Staff. And she's also got Physic Plus, which heals for like 25 with a range of 2. That's good. That's so good. Okay. Brave Roy. Ennis. Okay, so Ennis is pretty good. He's one of the better archers out there. He is a rest tank, so some colorless units here to be gotten. 3 of them, in fact. Okay, so let's do the roundup. We got Sigurd, Brave Roy, and Fjorm. Okay, so for red, we have Ryoma, Sigurd, and Brave Roy. Ryoma's probably one of the best sword units in the game, with his built-in distant counter, and it's very good speed stat and high attack stat. Yeah, I guess that's it. Like, he doesn't really have any good skills to be inherited. Because he's got home speed 3, but you can get that from 4-star Erika's and from 4-star Matthews. He's got Defiant Attack, I believe, which sucks. I don't know what else he has. I think he's got a not too great special. I don't know. Okay, so Bunny Lucina has Swiss Barrow 2 on her A slot, which is good. So if you pull a undesirable IV version of her, you can definitely follow her off for the Swift Sparrow 2. It's a pretty rare skill. You can only get it from Aira and what was the other girl's name? Katarina, I think. Yeah, that's her name. Katarina the Red Mage. They also give Swiss Sparrow 2. I believe one of the Brave heroes gives it as well. Oh yeah, Brave Lynn gives it as well, but she's Brave Lynn, so colorless hell. I don't know what bunny Crom has, but Brightland has Candlelight. Charlotte, not too sure what she has. First Bite, I know that's her weapon. Slaying Axe and Armor March on Amelia. Fortress Resistance on Ennis, but probably keep him anyways. He's a good archer. Elise, definitely keep her, even if her IV sets are not optimal. She's a healer, so, and she's on a horse, and she looks so good, and she's very rare outside of banners, so definitely yeah, one of the top picks to be summoned in this game, especially with the staff buff update from the last patch. Sigurd, a great red tank. He is a amazing magic tank, and what makes it really weird is that he tanks magic with his skills and not his resistance stat. So even though, despite him being a wrist tank, I found out that his best bane is actually resistance. So that's kind of funny. But basically his divine turfing immediately reduces the first magic attack hit that hits him, immediately reduces it by 50%. And Crusader's Ward will like lower the second and on forthcoming ranged attacks, so not just magic attack with that one, by 80%. So that's insane. So yeah, Sigurd's definitely a extremely good red tank, hard to be one-rounded. Hang on, something's not right. Wait. Yeah, something's not right. There's only... Oh, okay. Yeah, she's a green unit. So Brave Ike is not actually in this banner. Wow, that's amazing. That's a letdown. Okay, well... Okay, so I'll... Yeah, like maybe Amelia could have been replaced by Brave Ike. I think people like Brave Ike a little bit more than they do Amelia. I mean, she's a great unit and all, but still. But you got 1 and 2 and 3 green units. Okay, so Brave Ike is not in this Legendary Heroes banner. That blows my mind, guys. Next you have Brave Roy, who is the best offensive horse cavalier guy, sword guy. He comes with Gale Force, and he's meant to hit them once with his built-in heavy blade and then take a hit. He can tank the hit, and then he does another hit and it'll proc Gale Force on first turn. And then we of course have the return of Fjorm. I think the first blue lance, I think the first female character with distant counter, actually. Yeah, that's quite... that's pretty weird, but okay. Anyways. So this banner will be coming at... I don't know when. Guess we'll find out, but... The Legendary Heroes banner, what makes it so unique is that there will be no pity breakers. So if you're summoning on reds, you're guaranteed to get your pity rate broken by either a Ryoma, Sigurd, or a Brave Roy. Same with all the other colors, you're guaranteed to get one of those 3 heroes in that specific color pool to pity break you, if you want to call it a pity break. But yeah. So I guess from my personal experience in the last Legendary Heroes summoning banner, the 8% doesn't really feel very 8%, but that's just my own opinion. But yeah, I hope it'll be good. As for units, I'm kind of looking forward to pulling. Man, I wonder if they did this on purpose, but green's got like the least desirable characters out of all of these. So Brave Ike and I guess I guess they wouldn't put Hector back in again because Hector was like in the previous legendary banner. But if Hector and Brave Ike was in this banner with this new legendary hero, then it would be pretty tempting to pull green. But because this new hero is in the green pool looks a little bit lackluster. Personally, if you want my opinion though, I think let's see, so if you're pulling for red, you get Ryoma or Sigurd or Brave Roy. Blue has Lucina, Charlotte, and Fiorm. Colorless has three, okay. Lynn, Innes, and Elise. Alright, so I'm definitely going to be focusing on the colorless side of things. And outside of the colorless, I'm hoping to pull a Bunny Lucina with decent speed. I've got a pretty good Sigurd. I've got a neutral Roy, Brave Roy. I've got really, really bad Ryoma, but I have enough Red Swords units. I don't really need Bunny Lucina, but she's cute, you know, for like, I'll have her for the novelty. Innes is good, Elise is really good. Wouldn't mind a bitter IV version. And Lynn is of course really good, even if it's just for the candlelight. So yeah, I'm gonna be focusing on colorless, and then I'll go for blues, and then probably go for red, and I won't be going for greens at all. Okay, so let's find out when this happens. Okay, so 28th. What the fuck? What, so like tomorrow? Or the day after? Wait, no, it's Thursday, Friday. Yeah, it usually happens on Friday. So the day after tomorrow. Is that right? Or maybe it's just tomorrow. Man, that's like immediate. Well, I guess we won't have to wait for long. Wow. Okay. Well, guys, better start doing those Tempest Trials and racking up those free-to-play orbs. If you are free-to-play. And if you're not, better cash in those Christmas holiday, I don't know, like cards. The gift cards for like the stores and stuff. And buy orbs. What'd you get for Christmas this year? Oh, I just got some orbs for Fire Emblem Heroes. Got nothing but Sully's and Tsubaki's. Story of my life. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah. On a side note, the Christmas banner hasn't been treating me very well. But anyways, that's kind of my my watch and like my watch through of the new Fire Emblem Heroes banner thing. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of video. With that being said, I will see you guys next time.